Alright, so we talked about how to multiply radicals, how to rationalize radicals, and how to solve, and now we made it to triangles, finally! I'm sure you've been waiting for when are we going to talk about triangles, and here they are! Do you see? There are two types. I know, I'm torn. I know I've been wearing a head, and I was going to do this. Now I have to change my head, depends on which triangle we're working on. So let's see if I can keep that up. So here are our special triangle for this learning target. We have two types. Do you see? Two types. They're all either going to be 45, 45, 90 or 30, 60, 90. Now, for 45, 45, 90, sometimes I want to say that it might not say 45, but may have just a marking, like indicating that these are the same. So, and you should know, remember that if it's same, then opposite sides are the same. So for 45, 45, 90, the ratio is going to be, if this is x, then this is going to be x. But, of course, hypotenuse is longer than x, right? Because it's always the longest. This is actually going to be x root 2. So for our special right triangles, we're only going to use ratios to solve all of this. If you see 45, 45, 90, it's x, x, x root 2. I know for myself, I'm always gonna, every time I start a question, I'm gonna start with that ratio. I know other teachers are gonna do the same thing too. So, and then the second type of special triangle is 30, 60, 90. So that's the one where you have 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. For these triangles, the ratio goes like this. Opposite of 30 is x, so this is the opposite of 30. That's what I mean by 30 degrees x. Opposite of 60, so that's the bottom one, that's actually x root 3. And then hypotenuse, that's opposite of 90, right? This is the longest one. This is the longest. That's opposite of 90. That is going to be 2 times the x. So if, let's say, opposite of 30 is like 5, right? For example, if that was 5, then opposite of 90, the hypotenuse, the longest one, is 2 times 5, so that would be 10. So if this was 5, this is 2x, that would be 10. Does that make sense? And then opposite of 60 is always x root 3, so that would be 5 root 3. Why? If we assume that x was 5. If x was 5, then this would be 5 root 3, that would be 2 times 5, which is 10. Same thing. Let's say if we have a special right triangle 45, 45, 90, and this is 2, that's 2, then it would be, 2, 2, x is 2, then this would be 2 root 2. Why? Because x is 2. So that's how we do it. Let's see. So first, you have to decide which triangle we have. Look at 4A. Which one do we have? We have this one. You see this? Let me see if I can show you. Ta-da! There. We have 45, 45, 90. So, 45, 45, 90. X, X, X root 2. Opposite of 45 is 31. So that's 31. So then x is 31. So that's 31. That is 31 root 2. M. Does this make sense? Okay, I cannot really talk without wearing this. Now I realize that was not a good idea. So once you find out what kind of triangle you have, you should write the ratios and then substitute whatever that you know. They told us that opposite of 45 is 31. That's why I put 31 under the x. So x is 31, x is 31. So this would be 31 root 2. Good. Moving on to page 7. I will do the right side this time, so I'll just see. All All right, what do we have here? Oh boy, oh boy. We have this. We have this. What is this? Do you see this? Opposite of 90 is 14. So this is 14. Uh-oh. Okay. So if your opposite of 90 is 14, because this is 90, 14 is the opposite to hypotenuse. What is x then? This is why we talked about how to solve for x. Remember we talked about divide everything that is next to x. So x is 7. So now we know x is 7. So x is 7. So this would be 7 root 3 because x is 7. So I know we have 60. Under opposite of 60 is y. So y is opposite of 60. So that's 7 root 3. And then it doesn't say so, but you know it has to be 30 because it's 30, 60, 90. So opposite of 30 is 7. All right, let's move on to E. 45. All right, I know this. It's 45, 45, 90 triangle. It's x, x, x root 2. So always start with that ratio. And then let's see. What is this opposite of? Opposite of 45 is 37, right? So this is 37. 45, 37. So x is 37. If x is 37, that would be 37 root 2. Now, sometimes you have to be careful with the labeling. Like, I really don't like how we're using x and y in this picture. But you see how opposite of 90, this is opposite of 90 degrees. So that's the x. And opposite of 90 was 37 root 2. And then the y is actually opposite of 45. So that would be 37. All right, let's do a couple more here. G. That would be 30, 60, 90. So we need 30, 60, 90. I get lazy and I don't put the degree symbol, but you know what I mean. X, x root 3, 2x. That's just a ratio. Now, what did I give it to us? Ooh. If it helps, just write down. Opposite of 30 degrees is 9. So we're going to put 9 right here. Opposite of 30. Look, x is 9. So that would be 9 root 3. And 2 times 9 is 18. So opposite of 60, that is a y. That would be 9 root 3. And opposite of 90 is x. That is 18. There you have it. Let's move on to page 8. I will do I. I is 30, 60, 90. So 30, 60, 90. X, x root 3, 2x. We always start with this. Now, what did they give it to us? They gave us opposite of 90 degrees. And they're saying that is 7. You see this? So 2x is 7. So this is really saying 2x is 7. If you want to know what x is, you got to divide it by 2. So that actually makes 3.5. So x is 3.5. And then x root 3 is 3.5 radical 3. Yeah, it's okay to have a decimal. It will happen. You can keep it as a fraction if you like. It doesn't matter. So now we have opposite of 30 is b in this diagram. So that's 3.5 or 7 over 2 if you prefer to keep it as a fraction. Opposite of 60 is going to be 3.5 times square root of 3 or 7 over 2 square root of 3. Either way, that is fine. I know, don't forget the point. Maybe, you know what, actually, I just realized, okay, let's do k, and then let me do it this way. If you see 30, 60, 90, make sure you write the missing part. Like I know this is 90, that's 60, so that's 30. So this is going to be 30, 60, 90. The ratio is x root 3, 2x, right? What we have is opposite of 90. So that is 18. 2x is 18. Look at that. 2x is 18. What is x then? Divided by 2. Divided by 2. X is 9. So then that's 9. And then this would be 9 root 3. So opposite of 30, that's x. That's 9. Opposite of 60, that is 9 root 3. Last one for today. Yes, I know this video is like the longest one out of all. Last one for today. You know it's 45, 45, 90. So we have 45, 45, and a 90. X root 2. That's the ratio. What do we have? We have opposite of 45. That'll be 15. So it's 15. X is 15. So it'd be 15 root 2. So opposite of 45 is y. So that's 40. That's 15. The opposite of 90 is 15 root 2.